We're back and that is great. So welcome. We are ready. Hi, Fernando. I'm fine, thank you. I was able to rest yesterday, so it was a fantastic day. It was a fabulous holiday. Um, okay, are we all ready? How many are we right now? We are 20. 20, okay. Maybe we can give just a little bit of time, maybe a couple of more seconds. Let me see. Hi, Leila. Okay, let me do just a couple of things, two things over here, and then we may begin. This time we are going to participate, maybe a little bit more. We are going to participate. I'm going to choose one by one. We're going to go maybe one after the other. Okay, so I'm going to ask for volunteers, but anyway, I'm going to take into account the rest of you as well. We're just going to read. Maybe you can help me with some exercises, and that way we can complete our work today in a very dynamic way. Okay, I'm going to silence your microphones right now. Here we are. We are going to share screen. Full screen. Can you help me please verifying? Hi, Danielita. Can you help me verifying if the presentation is okay? Write down yes if you can see the presentation perfectly well. Thank you. Thank you, Diana, Ariela, Eduardo, Leila. Everybody, thank you very much for your support. Okay, your answers are yes, so we are ready. Welcome to today's class. Our grammar class is going to begin on page 133 today. We are going to have a look at some charts. But before we do that, I just want you to remember, I want to remind you about our auxiliaries of present perfect, because some of you got some issues with our evaluation. Remember, the auxiliary for present perfect is have and has. We need to practice a little bit more. So I think in the future classes, I'm always going to give you like 5 minutes to practice have and has, because we forgot. Some of you forgot that the auxiliary for present perfect was have and has, and you used did instead of have and has. So every time you get to a monthly evaluation or trimester or final evaluation, take your time, read. I know you only have an hour, but the evaluation is not that complicated. You're going to use 30 or 35 minutes tops to finish it. So you can use 10 minutes from that hour to read the information and the instructions carefully. Take your time, because some of you didn't take time to read it. That's why you missed those points. In some of the questions from rewrite, I ask you for present perfect, and several of you use did. Remember, the present perfect is have and has, so you forgot. Maybe you didn't read carefully, right? With the other question of pronouns, only 2 people got it right, and it is because you didn't pay attention. Because in our class before the evaluation, I mentioned the answer of that question several times. I even said, pay attention because this is important. Then I said, listen to this, pay attention. This is an important part. I keep repeating that once and again and again, but you didn't pay attention. So when we got to the evaluation, you forgot and you didn't use that pronoun. That's why several of you missed that point. Okay, so please always pay attention. Always remember to pay attention in the class for those keywords like important, like pay attention, like let's repeat, right? Those keywords that are going to show you that that part of the class is going to be maybe in your evaluation, right? So for next time. Those are tips. Okay. I already sent the grades. I already sent the fichita with the grades. If you didn't receive it, then after the class, send me a message and I'll send it to you again. Maybe, I don't know, the internet wasn't so good in your cell phone because I sent the grades to everybody already. Okay, if you did the evaluation, I already sent the answer. So if you didn't receive it after the class, send me a message and I'll send it to you again. No problem. Okay, sweeties, let's begin. Let's see. Here we are. First part, we have our chart. And here I'm going to need your help reading. We are going to practice how to use for and since, and we are going to read the rules and the example. So I need fast readers. I need people who can really read fast and well. That way we can move on to the exercises. So how about we begin with Andreita. Andrea Guerra, can you help me please, sweetie? Let's begin with you. Letter A.
Uh, Use the present perfect with for and a period of time, 20 years, 3 days, an hour, a long time, to show the length of time of an action or state. He has lived here for 20 years. They have studied this problem for a long time.
Excellent. Thank you, Andrea. Okay, tip number one. This is important. We are going to use for with a period of time. So we know the time. 2 days, 20 years, for a long time, for a short time. If we know the period of time, then we're going to use for. Okay? Let's see. Ariana Chinchilla, can you help me with letter B? We are moving one after the other, okay, in order. We are reading in order. Chinchilla, can you please do it?
Use the present perfect with since and a point in time in the past. 2009, last year, May 15, to show when an action or state started. Humans have kept bees since 4000 BCE. We have known about colony collapse disorder since 1990s.
Excellent, very good. Okay, you can see since we are using it with years. This happened since 2009, since 1998, since 1825. Okay, years. Also with last year. Okay, since last year, I don't see you. Since last week, I haven't been able to call you. Okay, and then months, dates, specific dates, months, May 15. Since May 15, I haven't been able to go to El Salvador. Okay, since July 21st, we have been out of service, right? Always dates. So remember those tips are really important for since, the use of since and for, okay? Let's see, letter C, I'm going to read it because it's very short. You can also still use since before a clause. I have eaten chocolate since I was a child. This is a clause because we have two ideas in one sentence. And instead of when and while, the ones that we have been using, we can use since. Okay, letter D. Let me see, letter D. Arielita Granados, can you read please letter D?
You can use for and since in negative sentence to show when something happened for the last time. We have not gone to the moon since the 1970s. The last time we went there was the 1970s. There has not been an eclipse for 5 years. The last eclipse was 5 years ago.
Excellent. Okay, the use of for and since when something happened for the last time. So you want to show me when it happened for the last time. Okay, so you say since the 1970s, right? Since the era of the Renaissance, for example. So when happened for the last time? Has not been an eclipse for 5 years. Here we have in a specific period of time, just like in letter B, for 20 years. This time for 5 years. Okay, excellent. I'm going to read letter E because it's short as well. You can ask about periods of time with how long. How long have you lived here? For 4 years. Here is a period of time specific, so we use for. How long has this been a problem? Since 1980s. Here we have years, okay, like the dates. 1980s, the 1920s. Okay, so look at the difference. How long has this been a problem? Since the 1980s. Okay, excellent. That was our chart on page 133. Now let's turn the page to 134. And here we are ready for the grammar application exercise 4 and since. It says, complete the paragraph for an article about another scientific mystery. People who have bad lifestyle habits but live very long lives. Circle the correct words. Here we are going to circle for or since. Okay, but instead of the chat, I'm going to ask again to read and give me at the same time the answer that you believe is correct. So this exercise, we're going to do it as well on the microphone. So I'll begin and then I'll ask one by one to help me. Expert, follow the reading with me. Thank you. Experts have agreed for many years that exercise, a good diet, and other healthy style habits lead to a long life. However, why do some people with bad lifestyles habits live long lives? Scientists do not know. Take Sarah Baines, for example. She's 99 years old and she's in good health. However, Sarah has had unhealthy habits. Camilla, really fast, the answer. Healthy habits. Camilita. Four. Okay, let's see, Camila. 4. Excellent, Camila. Very good. Sarah had unhealthy habits for her entire life. For example, Sarah has not exercised. Danielita Aleman.
Since.
Okay, let's see if it's since. Let's have a look. Excellent, since. Sarah has not exercised since she was a child. She has smoked. Mejia, Danielita Mejia. Let's see, Danielita Mejia. She has smoked.
4.
4. Let's see if it's 4. Thank you, Daniela. Let's see if it's 4. Excellent, Daniela. Very good job. She has smoked for 75 years. Next part, Miss Avila. Help me, Avila. Let's see, Avila, for 75 years. And the next part.
Since.
Okay, let's see, Miss Avila, if it's since. Let's have a look. Yes, number 5 is since. She was a young woman. Sarah also loves to eat. She has not been on a diet, Miss Relajeño.
Since.
Okay, let's see, number 6. Since, excellent, since 1952. She does not like vegetables. Wait, give me a second. She does not like vegetables. And she has not eaten any salad, Cani Sales.
4.
Excellent, let's see. Number 7. 4, the last 40 years. Oh my God, that's amazing. Imagine not eating vegetables for so long. Okay, let me just move over here. Okay, let's see. And she has not eaten any salad for the last 40 years. She also loves fatty food. She has eaten high-calorie meals such as steak, potatoes with butter, and ice cream almost every day. Let me see who's here available every day. Mr. Eduardo Diaz. Oh, let me see. Okay, who was available? Yes. Almost every day, Eduardo. Can you help me?
Yes, 4.
Okay, let's see, Eduardo, if number 8 is 4. Excellent, Eduardo. Very good job. Every day for her entire life. In addition, Sarah does not get much sleep. She has gone to bed before midnight, Mr. Diego Reyes. Before midnight, Diego. Can you help me, Dieguito Reyes? Okay, Fernando, can you please help me, Fernando? Since or for, Fernando?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Before midnight, since.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Let's see number 9. Since, very good. Since she was 13 years old. This lifetime is incredible, incredibly unhealthy, and Sarah often does not feel well, but she is stubborn and will not change. Okay, great job. Fantastic. Okay, let's see. Let's move on. Page 135. This time, because of the time, we are changing to the chat. So you're going to be able to help me just by writing down the answers on the chat, because this one is it's a really long exercise. It says, complete the interview with Mel Green, who is 85 years old. Use the present perfect form. The present perfect form. Have and has. Don't forget. Write for or since before each time expression. Andy Jones. We are at the Corner Cafe and I'm speaking with the chef and owner, Mel Green. Mel Green is 85 years old today. He's in excellent health. He's in an excellent health. He has a sharp mind and he still works. Happy birthday, Mel. So tell us a little bit about your long life. Have you lived here a long time? Well, I lived in California. Excellent, Daniela, Gracia, Flora, Ariela. Very good, Mercy, Alemán. Let's see. 4, excellent job for 15 years. And now we have the verb to be. How are you going to use it? Very good, Gracia. Good job, Relajeno. Excellent. This is how we practice present perfect. Now pay attention to this, because if you still do not know how to work with present perfect, we are doing it right now. Very good, Genesis and Ariana Chinchilla. So the verb is be, and the present perfect is have been, or we can use the contraction I've been. Here in San Miguel, very good, Mejia. Excellent job. Very good, Grecia, Genesis, Paola, Diana, Jessica, Arielita, Daniela Avila, Riela, Monica Hernandez. Very good job. Since, excellent. 1972. How do you spend your days? I work, and the verb is worked. Work. Now let's have a look at the present perfect. Very good, Jessica. You were the first one to answer. Excellent, good job. Okay, Argentina, Grecia, and Ariela. I worked as a chef. Number 6, for 1945 or since 1945. Jessica, Grecia, Flor, Mercy. Okay, excellent, girls. Since 1945. How long blank you blank, and the verb is own. The first part is excellent, Flor, is have, and Grecia says have, very good. And the second one, owned, very good. Avila, Grecia, Aleman, very good job. Genesis, Flor, and Arielita. I'll give you number 7. I've owned this restaurant since or for. Number 9, 1980. Since or for 1980. We are in number 9. Very good, girls. Since number 9. What else do you do? I love to learn languages. And we have the verb learn. Very good, Gracia. I have learned. Ariela, very good. Jessica, you're just missing have. Arielita. Genesis, have learned. Very good. Excellent. Okay, I'll give you number 11. Spanish, and then speak a little Chinese too. Wow. Yeah, now I can speak Spanish with some of my customers. What have you done? That is number 11. You have it over here. What have you done to stay healthy? So many years, for or since. Very good, excellent, Monica, Genesis. Total everybody with that said for, here we are, 12, 4, so many years. I not do, okay, we have a negative here. present perfect in negative, sweeties. Very good, Monica, Garcia, Ariela, Genesis, Jessica. Have not. I, remember Jessica. He, she, it is has. I. All the singulars, I, you. And plurals, we and they is have. Okay, so here we have I, so we use have. Negative, haven't. Past participle of do, done. Anything special to stay healthy. But I will give you 14. Have not eaten. Past participle of eat, eaten. Very good, Garcia. Good job. Sweets. Very good, Monica. Since. Gracia says since. Chinchilla since. Mercy since. Let's see. Excellent. 15 is since I was in my 20s. Good job. What are some of your other lifestyle habits? I get up early, and the verb is get. I get up early. Okay, Gracia says, I've gotten. Let's see if it's true, Gracia. Very good, Mejia, have gotten. Okay, let's have a look. Excellent, girls. Marvelous. Great job. Very good, Aleman. Have gotten. Every morning since or for about 30 years. Okay, we say some of you said for. We have someone who says since. Let's have a look. For, excellent. Remember, we have a period of time. We have a specific period of time. It is mentioned 30 years, so we use for. What about exercise? Well, this is a negative, and the verb is exercise. Very good, Monica Garcia, Genesis, Avila, Granados. Excellent job. Very good, Rosales, Daniela Aleman. Excellent. Have not. There you see, guys. This is why I was intrigued. I was a little intrigued. Why in the evaluation, most of you use did instead of have and has. You already know the present perfect, and here is the evidence. All of you answer really fast. So you know the past participle of the verbs, you know how to use have and has, you know the negative of have. So maybe you got confused in the evaluation, and that is because you didn't take your time to read the instructions. What were you supposed to do? So in order to follow the instructions correctly, you have to read carefully and take a little bit of time to understand what they are asking you, because you're great with the present perfect. So next time, I want to see you working the best you can with the present perfect, okay? Maybe in the next evaluation, we're gonna do it even better because we have really good results. We have good results, but I know that we can do much better. Okay, so give me just a second here. Okay, we are ready and we can continue. So we are on 19. What about exercise? I haven't exercised a long time. Okay, Jessica said 4, Element 4, Titia 4. Excellent, girls. Good job. 19 is 4. Okay, good job. What are your recommendations for a long time? Here is a good recommendation, and everybody has to take it in account. It says, recommendation for a long life. Keep busy. That is a very important clue or key for you to have a long life. Keep busy. Don't be lazy. Okay, don't just rest all day. Keep busy. Go out, walk, run, jump, play with your pets, read a book, right? Get into the internet, but to do something productive. Keep busy to have a very long life. Okay, we finished this exercise and we're moving to exercise B. Here, I want you to concentrate, okay? Because we need to go back to the article. It says, find one place in the interview in A where you can omit for and circle it. So there is a part in the article where we can omit for and still the idea is going to be understood. And we need to find it. So we are going back, turn the page, back on page 135, and let's have a look at the first part. There it is. You will see. Let me show you. There is a part where you can omit for. Here is part B. Here we have it. Look for the part where it says, well, I lived in California. It's at the beginning of the paragraph of the article. There it says, I lived in California for 50 years. Can we omit for and still have the same idea? Of course we could do it. Look over here. We circle for and we can take away for and the idea is going to stay clear. We can say, well, I lived in California 50 years. We don't need the for, so we can omit it. We could use it, but we can omit it too. So in the article, you are going to circle for. You're going to circle the word for. That is in the exercise at the beginning of the article. It is number 2. You circle for. All you have to do is circle for. Okay, only that part, Arielita, only that part we can omit for. Only that first part. Then it says, in letter B again on page 136, they want us to find a second thing. It says, then find one place where you can replace for with in and write it above it. Okay, I already gave it to you over here, but I want you to look to find it. It is on page 136. It says, I have not exercised for a long time, but my work is very active. Can we take away the for and change it for in? Daniela Avila says, yes. She says that we can write in a long time. Very good, Genesis. Genesis says yes too. Okay, very good, Eleman. Yes, we can do it. Okay, let's see how it's going to look or it's going to sound like. There it is. We already changed it, if you can see it on the presentation. This part of the paragraph, it's on page 136. It is almost at the beginning of the paragraph. It says, I have not, it's in the middle, almost at the end of the paragraph. So page 136. It says, I have not exercised for a long time. What are we going to do? We are going to cross out for and we are going to write on top of for, we are going to write in. Okay, so it's going to sound like this. It's going to say like this. I have not exercised in a long time, but my work is very active. So there you can see, sometimes we can omit for, and also we can change for and add in. Okay, we can change for with in. Okay, excellent. Part B, page 135. Okay, let's move to page 130. We did 136, we're moving to 137. It says, find the 8 more mistakes in the article about blushing. We have mistakes over here and we are going to find them. Here it says, Max is a drama major. He is presenting a scene from a play in one of his classes. Let's see. He has taken, oh, so we are changing ing for present perfect. There are some mistakes because that is what we're looking at in this unit, present perfect. So let's have a look where we can change it and find those mistakes. He has taken acting classes since he was a child. Excellent. The age, look, since he was a child. Okay, Monica D says he has been. Okay, no. Since he was a child, it's okay, right? Because we're only changing since. But we already changed the ing again, right? He has acted. Very good, Kara, and very good, Avila. He has acted in front of people since many years. Genesis says, for many years. He and Jessica, excellent job. Very good, Avila. The next mistake was for many years. And he has been in the drama department since 3 years. Very good, Genesis. She says for 3 years. For Avila, Monica, and Mejia. Let's see. Excellent job. Very good. So here we have the present perfect has been correct. Then we change since and we write for. He has even felt uncomfortable on the stage. However, for some reason, Max has just forgotten his lines. Ah, here we miss one. He has never felt uncomfortable. Okay, let's go back. Very good, Garcia. Excellent, Campos. Very good job. Never felt uncomfortable on the stage. However, for some reason, Max has just forgotten his line and his face has become red. Max is blushing. Excellent job, Monica. Max has just forgotten his lines. Very good, Garcia. Excellent work. And his face has become red. Max is blushing. Many people blush when they are embarrassed, but since has not never been able, what is that? Has not never been able. Yes is ever, right? Remember that we cannot have two no-nos together. Remember our rule? We cannot have two no-nos. And here it says not, and it said never. So we have to change because never and not, they are both negatives, and we cannot have two no-nos together. So we change never, that is negative, to a positive, that is ever. Being able to explain why we blush. Okay, I have here the rest of that answer so we can read it perfectly well. Researchers know how we blush. The nervous system causes the blood vessels in our face to dilate. This increases blood flow to the face, and this makes it look red. Researchers have known, here we have our present perfect, have known for many years that teenagers blush more than adults do. But there is still, okay, this is the part that we changed, but there still has not been much research on blushing. Okay, maybe teenagers, they blush more because they always get a little bit shy in front of others, right? Adults, we don't get shy too often, right? We already know what to do, but the teenagers that are discovering the new world and they experience new things, most of the time they feel shy, they feel scared, they feel nervous. That's why I think that the blood vessels are the ones responsible and they dilate too often. And that's why the teenagers, they look red most of the time. Okay, you blush more often than the adults, baby. Okay, let's see, page 138, our last exercise. Page 138, we are, here it says that we are going to underline the present perfect verbs. We already know those. It says circle for and since, and we underline present perfect, which adverbs go to the action or event that what happens. Okay, let's see. This is easy. We are just going to circle for or since, and we are going to underline our present perfect. Let's look at the first one. Here it is. There is an area in the woods near my house with a lot of butterflies. Butterflies stop and rest there during their migration south every year. The county bought this land so no one could build houses on it. It has owned. Here we have the first one. How do I know that it's present perfect? Because we identify have and has, and then next to it, we have a verb in past participle. That's why we know it's present perfect. Has owned the land for about 8 years. What else do we have to do over here? Let's see. We have to circle for, of course. Excellent, Avila. Avila already discovered the next present perfect that we have to underline. Very good, Florcita and Monica Garcia. Excellent, Miss Arielita Granados. Good job. We have to underline, very good, Daniel Aleman. Have been. There have been fences around the area. Now, what do we have to circle? Very good, Avila. Excellent. Yes, Genesis, we circle since. Aleman, Mejia, Jessica, Mercy, well done. We are going to circle since 2005 because a lot of people come to see the butterflies. Well done. Here we have the second part, the number of butterflies that stop at the migration area has decreased. Very good, girls. Excellent. You sent me already the answer. Good job. Every year for the last, okay, we need to Oh, we didn't circle. We skipped 4. Thank you, girls. You circle it. I skipped it, but you circle it. Circle 4, the last few years. Scientists, very good. Genesis, Ariela, Aleman, Campos, Avila, Monica Garcia, very good. Scientists have not learned why. The county has recently decided, let's see. Well, here we have to circle yet. Learned, has, recently, and decided. Okay, because remember the recently is not a verb. So we circle it because it is an adverb. It ends with ly. Remember, quickly, recently, carefully, those are adverbs. They are modifying the verb. Here we have it close to a verb, decided. So this is an adverb because it is changing or explaining more the verb next to it. So it is an adverb. So has for present perfect, decided for present perfect, and we circle recently because it is the adverb. That butterflies need more protection. They are asking volunteer to stay there during the migration. Many people have, very good babies, Jessica, Flor, Granados, Monica, Avila, very good job. We circle already because that is the adverb and the present perfect is have signed up to help. Great job. Okay, thank you. We already finished everything. That is great. Your participation, as always, it was the best. And we were able to finish on time. Okay, let's stop sharing. Here we are. We're back. I'm going to let you turn on your microphones if you want to. Okay, we finished on time, sweeties. Remember to send me your photos. Any question, whatever you need, help about something, you can send me a message, okay? So I see you next class, sweeties. Have a wonderful week. Okay, have a wonderful week. And I'll see you next class. Bye-bye, sweeties. Bye, Aurelita. Bye, baby. Bye, Flor. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, Jessica. Bye, Aurelita, Daniela, Relajeño. Bye, mis amores. Descansen, ¿eh? Y trabajen también. Todo tiene su tiempo. Remember that. Okay, take good care. I love you. Bye, bye, bye. See you next class. Bye, sweeties. Bye, bye, bye. See you next class. God bless you, corazones. Bye. Okay, let's close the meeting. Excellent, thank you.